Hi guys! Welcome to my live mukbang. Guys, nag-Chinese food dinner kami. So, bukas imumukbang ko yung spaghetti ng nanay ko na masarap. Okay, guys, hold on. I got my cook. Where are the scissors? Find the scissors, Mom? Kasi nang diretso, nabutang natin. Ito lang. Hi guys! Welcome! Mukbang tayo. So, I got my full shrimp, jumbo shrimp. Thanks to my mom. Sponsored by my mama. The mukbang. So I got some jumbo shrimp. It's kind of like a butterfly shrimp, like guys. Mom, come on, Mom. I know you're gonna sit over there. The camera is over here. Kasi yung nanay ko, guys, di gusto na nasa camera. And then I got my vegetable spring rolls. Mukbang! And I got some sauce. And we got some sweet and sour pork, beef with broccoli, sesame chicken, fried rice. Gonna move it a little bit, guys. You can see all the food. And Cantonese chicken. Gonna move it more forward so that you can see all the food. And of course, my Coca-Cola in a bottle. Sorry, guys. Just got that. Mukbang. So guys, before I'm gonna start,
Sana na dito sa lubok. It's okay.
okay. Sorry guys, I just updated my Okay, guys, sorry. Sorry, guys. So, Mom, give me your plate. I need to put food. So, me and my mom are eating together. No, I need to put. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put my mom's food first. That's good?
Vegetable.
Oh, shoot. Me?
It's enough.
No, because this one has a thing. Okay, give me your plate. I can't put the vegetable. Okay, guys, hold on. I can't start with my mukbang. I have to give my mom food. Okay, can you take out the thing? Okay. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna get some spoon and fork. Some spoon fork. Because I can't eat all of it, guys. Ugh. So that's for there. To grab. You know what? I'm gonna get this for here. Welcome to our another mukbang, guys. Rice is life. So that's there. Rice is life, guys. Life is too short, so we eat whatever we want to eat. In moderation, of course. But I just want to try everything. Ooh. So I like putting everything in my plate, guys. It's just the Filipino in me. I want it all together in my plate. Hey guys! Kain na na! Got my spring rolls. Mommy, you want sauce?
No.
My mom is just beside me, but she doesn't want. To be in a video. But anyways, guys, I have some pancit. I have some sweet and sour pork. There is pineapple. Ah. So, who is my one viewer? So guys, today was a very busy day and a very happy day for us. Me and my mom got a good news, so we're very happy. So we're celebrating, we're eating, we're having mukbang.
Sige, counted ba na ganyan? Ice cream?
Mm-hmm. I know you guys can hear my mom, but you can't see her. She doesn't want to be videoed. She's shy, she said. As usual, guys, always ordering so much food. I'm gonna try the sesame chicken. Looks really yummy. See that? Vegetable spring rolls. Look at the zucchini, guys. Looks so good. Mmm. This really reminds me of back home. Today was a very, very busy day. Me and my mom were supposed to take a nap,
Nothing.
but we couldn't take a nap because we had those showings. And then the last people came here around 4-ish. And then since we are downsizing, so I was selling some of our furnitures. So some people, after that, like around 4:30, somebody came to buy some of our stuff. And then by that time's done, we have to go to Walmart. And we have to go to our Good News. And then we have to go to Walmart to find the thing for my carpal tunnel because I have both carpal tunnel on my both wrists. But the next thing we know, we come home around 7 o'clock. Mom, no? Come home around 7 o'clock, feed the dog again, walk the dog again, which is thank you for my mom. And excuse me. And now we're eating because it's 8:33. And imagine, But I didn't come down this morning, not until 9:30. But I was already up around 7 because my husband left for work around 6:30. But that was like a whole event, guys. Non-stop whole day shenanigans. So yeah, day was so busy today. But the dogs had fun. The dogs had their first live today, which they are very, very, very. Kain tayo, Jasmine. Shout out po dyan. I know, palaging ganito. Dami-daming in order, tsaka hindi maubos. Pero maraming leftover for tomorrow. Kain po tayo. Kain po. These are the shrimp they put in the noodles. And I have a bottle of Coke, like Philippines. Maricel, ali. Unsa ako ipa Canada Post ang sobra. Shout out kay Maricel. Ali Sel nga unta Sel. Dagan kayo manambok kung samot ani. Yung nanay ko sabi niya na parang thank you, Jasmine. Yung nanay ko sabi niya parang hindi daw kami kumain ng isang week kasi maraming in order. So merong vegetable spring rolls, guys. The butterfly shrimp, they're so big. I know, sana all. Yung nanay ko palaging ganyan. So blessed to have my nanay. Noodles po, kain tayo. Aray, pumunta ng ano ko. Mojud, sir. Then ako mama, nagluto pag sa kakaldero nga spaghetti, Filipino. Moment na akong mukbang karong gabi. Sa maningan na naman po may Chinese food. Tawas. At akong t-shirt may kaon. Ano sa po ni? Gigutom?
Ang dagdagang pansit, eh. Wala pa makaniwang ko ng pansit binuang.
Yung nanay ko, sabi niya, kain daw kami ng maraming pansit. Kasi ang pansit daw, you're gonna lose weight. I don't know about that. Pancit is carbs, Mom. You will never lose weight.
I know.
So nagpancit pa kami, nag-fried rice pa rin kami. Oh my gosh.
I think pwede yun. Pansit lang talaga ang kakainin mo. Pero pag meron ka pang fried rice, ay patay.
Yes, gang, double trouble in terms of carbs. Ay, nako, unsa naman ni si keto diet, gang, o unsa ni paleo diet, nababay na, wa na ka diet. Carbs diet na lang tani. Diba? Ali, diri sa tong bukid, gang, among bukid, magmukbang ta. Ali, Sel. Wala, Jude. Next year na ako magsugod og diet. No? Chubby-chubs na kayo. Ma'am. Then, before this mukbang, I ate a bowl of my mom's spaghetti. I ate Magnum ice cream. Ang buot ani gang oy, sige mo ko gingog unya. Diba yan ako, next month na ako magsugod og diet. Next month na ako magsugod og diet. Pagka man wala ka diet. Na. Hindi lang gang, life is too short, basta happy. Diba? Happy, sige kaon. My mom said, mukbang is too much. You always eat a lot. Kain po. Kauban na gang sa ugma, mag-exercise ko pila nakaugma wala. Na gang! Exactly. Ubos na ay may skipping rope, na may tawag sa akong ba? Ang kuan ba? Yung boxing? Ang dami mat, na pwede ka mag-exercise. Diyos ko, ang mat murag ang mga exercise machine murag nagtanaw rin ako, gang. Doy kayo. Excuse me. Pero sa video ko, agoy. Wa jud tani. Bitaw sel ng luod na gyud. As in. Ang luod na dito, marami to, maragi abugan na. Yan na lang. Hello, hello, hello. Ibalik ang isa kay di na mahurot.
Usap ko kani ka taas. Basta na siya. Kino?
Jumbo shrimp. Kain tayo.
Excuse me.
Ako mama sige panugab sa kilid. Mukbang! So guys, ano pang mga mukbang ang gusto niya? Tomorrow, magmumukbang ako ng mamam spaghetti and garlic bread. Gang, take care. I need to... Sige, gang. Take care, gang. Salamat sa pag-drop. Ipa-Canada post lang na ako, gang, ha? Mapanos na di kayo magabot sa inyo, ha? My friend.
Hindi. Anong kami ka ang bana? Na, di kang trabaho.
Sakit man yung likod.
Ay, agad ka na bago sa
I think so. But he ate lasagna and 3 hot dogs for lunch, right?
Oh,
Yeah, and that was around like what, 1 o'clock. Kain po. These ones are the beef. Okay, guys, so story time. So I shared last time that my dad brought us here, me and my mom here in Canada. And when me and my mom moved here in Toronto, but we're not in Toronto right now, but we're still in Ontario. So when me and my mom moved here in Ontario, well, it's still Ontario when my mom and my dad are still together before, but when me and my mom moved here on, I don't know, is it like east, west, whatever, but it's Toronto area. So we used to live in Toronto before. So my dad's sisters still always like help me and my mom, like support us because most of them live in Toronto. So me and my mom moved in one of my aunt's apartment together with her. And I remember that time she was pregnant, I think, of my cousin, and she was getting married too. So my aunt was like telling me to meet her because it was going to her, I think going She was like getting married. I think in like 2 months or a month or something like that. So I just got back here, I think in Canada from school. So she told me to take the subway station. At saka sabi niya, make sure na hindi ka, because like the subway station have different routes. So she was telling me to make sure not to cross on the other side because that's going for a different route. Of course, my first time sumasakay ng subway, which is a train station sa Toronto, tinatawag na TTC. And of course, the first thing I have to do is cross on the other side. And I was going a different route. And it was my first time in Toronto. And I was freaking out. And obviously, I didn't have a cell phone that time. Because when my parents separated, me and my mom have like nothing at all. So I don't know how to call my aunt. It was just so hilarious, guys. Like me and my bloopers in Toronto, it's just crazy. And then I used to walk. So when we used to live in Toronto, I used to work in the mall, which is like a block. Was it a block away, Ma, from where we live, or 2 blocks away? Sorry, guys, my mom is on my side. So it was 2 blocks away from where we live, which is in like Bloor and Dufferin area. So I work in the mall in the Dufferin area. So I didn't have to pay for TTC or anything. So I just have to walk. It doesn't matter if it's winter time. So I was never late for work. I'm always early. So one time, my mom works in the same mall. So it was winter time and it was snowstorm, guys, early in the morning. So I think I was like starting around 6 a.m. or some sort like that. And then my mom, I think, have to start like later on that day. So I started, and my first job in that, like when we moved here in Toronto, is Cinnabon. So I was
Cinnabon.
So, Mom, they know what Cinnabon. Philippines have Cinnabon. I think, guys, di ba, sa Philippines, merong Cinnabon, yung Cinnabon rolls na merong cream, malami. So, guys, yun ang first job ko dito sa Canada, sa Toronto. No, not my first job in Canada, but like when me and my mom moved to Toronto, that was my first job in Toronto, Cinnabon. So I think I started like just like a regular associate, and then I moved up to parang key holder, Mom. And then I don't know if I was like an assistant or something there, but something in the management. I totally forgot because this is like long time ago. So early in the morning, I have to be at work at 6 a.m. So because I have to walk about good 20 minutes if it's like a snowstorm, but it's just a block away. But like it's hard to walk in the snow. So I was working, and then when I open the store, guys, ako ang nagluluto ng Cinnabon rolls. So first thing I have to do is come in and I think do the paperwork and count the cash registers and so sort like that, and then make batches of dough, and then make some batches of Cinnabon rolls because I have to proof it so that it will puff or some sort like that. So I did that. Guess what, guys? Hindi ko alam kasi di ba sa Philippines hindi naman tayo masyadong gumagamit ng cinnamon, Mom, no? For the food. So, guess what? I'm actually allergic to cinnamon. So, if hindi ako pumunta dito ng Canada, guys, hindi ko alam na allergic pala ako ng cinnamon. So, I knew that I was allergic because, like, months after I was working there, I was wondering why I got, like, my entire hand, guys, like, here, my entire arm here, and this entire arm here is all rashes. And it's like cussing because I'm allergic, because when I roll, even though I have a gloves, I'm short. So I have to step on a stool, but like you see this counter, guys, even wearing even on top of the stool, I'm still like this rolling. So like this height. So when I roll, sometimes the brown sugar with the cinnamon mix, it always touches this arm, this 2 arms. So I'm always like rashes here, and sometimes it's like pussing and it hurts and it burns all the time. And then sometimes, guys, they will ask me to pack the cinnamon batches, like how many grams we have to use with together with the mixture of the brown sugar. Oh my God, guys. So gagawin ko niyan sa back room namin. And it's just a small, tight room. So the powder, the cinnamon powder is just all over the room. Sometimes, guys, when I come out from that room, I'm all hives and I can't breathe. But I wasn't thinking about that because sa Pilipinas, di ba, pag I don't know how is it called in Tagalog, pero in Bisaya, we call it dupang. I thought it was just a dupang. So I was like, oh, it's just normal. Like, sometimes when it's dusty, I always have my dupang. So I thought it was just a normal thing. But when I go to the doctor to see my rashes, he's like, so where do you work? And blah, blah, blah. Is there any changes in your life that, like, when this happens, when the rashes happens? I said, well, I work in Cinnabon, and that's like the only change that I have in my life. That's when I knew that I was allergic to cinnamon. So back to that 6 a.m. shift. So I was doing it. And then I think it was like 7 a.m. that my mom had to work at the same mall. So she used to work at one of the supermarkets in that mall. So my manager came. And he was such a very, very nice, like polished guy. Like he used to be my manager at Cinnabon. And then when he went to Aldo to work for Aldo. Obviously, he brought me in. So I went to work with him on Aldo. But such a nice guy, like very, very nice guy. So he came and he's like, oh, did you hear the news? I was like, okay, what is the news? Well, obviously I couldn't hear the news because I'm here working. So he's like, oh, because it was like a big snowstorm. You didn't see outside? There's a lot of like police cars and there's like fire trucks and ambulance. I was like, oh my God, what had happened? So apparently, it was snowstorm. So there is a big, the mall hired a company the snow plowing, which is what my husband does right now. But he wasn't the one doing it. It was some company in Toronto. I don't know what company, but they were the ones doing it. Apparently, in the parking lot, there was a lady walking. However, whoever drove the plow truck didn't notice that there was a lady walking. Nervous, guys. So the guy drove or back up, and the lady went underneath the plow truck. And I don't know if he said that the lady died or something, but I couldn't remember anymore. It was a long time ago. Guys, you wouldn't believe. I stopped rolling my Cinnabon. I run towards Walmart right away, which is the superstore my mom worked, because she worked as a cashier that time there. Because I thought at the back of my mind, I was like, oh my God, is that my mom? So I was like running over there, looking for my mom. If my mom is there, oh my God, my manager was just so, he was like wondering, why did you just laugh? Because I was like, oh, my mom was like working, and I thought like, what if it was my mom? So I have to know that if is she there? She made it her shift. Oh my God, I was so scared. I don't care about my job. I just left and ran towards Walmart. Oh goodness. And then one time, there was a lot of bloopers at that work. So, and these were like my younger days, guys. So one time, we wear a uniform at Cinnabon. So I have a white shirt, I think, like a white shirt with like Cinnabon writing, and then we wear khakis. So I was like so confident. I'm going to the bank because it's like the management team have to go to the bank to do deposits and stuff like that. So I was walking to the bank, and it felt so pretty that day because some guy keeps on like looking at me. I thought he was like, oh, okay, I'm single. So I thought he was like, okay. And I was like, I wasn't this thick before. I was like skinny before, guys. So he's looking at me. I was like, oh, okay. He might probably like, interested or whatever. Because I was single. Why not? Guys, he keeps keeps on looking at me because guess what? I have a big hole in my pants at the back. Because, like, you know, when the pants keep on rubbing, so over time it wears off, and I didn't notice that it has a big hole already at my back. So he was trying to get my attention to tell me that my pants has a hole. Oh my God, I thought he was looking at me because he was interested. No, he was looking at me to save me from embarrassment, that walking to the entire mall, because our store was on this side and then the bank is all on the other side. So I literally have to walk around the mall to get to the bank. That was just so crazy. All my younger days, guys. All like those bloopers I have. What else? I have like a lot of stories. And there's my mama walking. She doesn't want to be in the camera. She doesn't want to eat with me. She doesn't want to do mukbangs with me. And there's still a lot of food. But what else? It was fun times though. I always go out. I go out from Thursday night until like Saturday night. My mom hates it so much that I always go out. And obviously those are like, you know, when you're in your 20s or early 20s, you'll be like, I earned my money. I earned my big bucks working, rolling some cinnamon rolls. And why are you telling me what to do? Why are you telling me that I can't go out? So I was like, yeah, whatever, I go out. So I go out. But thank God, though, I went through to that phase of life, because I've never been to that phase, I guess, back home in the Philippines when I was like in high school or in like schools. Because, like, you know, back home, you're always just focused on school. School, home, home, and then school. School, home. That's just it. I mean, some kids probably is not that way, but that's how I was brought up. So when I first got here in Canada, earning my own money, so I was kind of like rebellious. I can do whatever I want to do. I can shop. I can spend all my money. I don't care, which is not a good thing, guys, because, you know, you definitely have to start like on your younger days. This is what I can advise with everyone. Start on your younger days. You have to be wise with your money. And even though you think that you're all grown up, that you earn your own money, you have to make sure that you're still respectful with your parents, especially if you live with them, you know, because it's like, you know, it's a sign of respect with your elders, especially with your mom or your dad. In my case, I was living with my mom because my parents are separated. But I mean, like your elders are just always looking after your own good. They would not say no if they think that it will be best for you. So that was that. But obviously, I'm like, yeah, I can do whatever I want to do. Nobody can tell me no. But yeah, those were my younger days. I go out and thinking about it now, I was like, what did I really gain from going out and being drunk? I mean, I guess the memories of, like, you know, having fun with friends and stuff like that. But now, guys, I'm like the total opposite. I don't even go out. Like I just go out with my husband. We just go out grocery shopping. But I mean, obviously now with what the situation we have around the world, there's nothing really we can do. Not much. You can't even, just recently now, because in the city that we live in, we got a lockdown since before holidays. So the restaurants and store just opened. Yeah, it was just a Monday. So what day is today? Sunday, just last Monday. So they just opened. So that's all what we did. Mostly just being at home. And I guess I had enough already of going out. It's not like I'm not a fun person. I am, but you know, when you're getting older, priorities change. Especially my husband works so hard. I need to be home. I need to make sure that, he has something to eat when he gets home. And then with my part-time job, I don't work much hours. So when I get home, thank God that we have dogs, or else there's nothing really I can do. We still don't have baby at this point. So there's nothing really much to do at home. You can only clean as much as you can. So, but I love doing this stuff now. I guess I had enough of going out when I was younger. But speaking of pandemic, guys, pandemic really brought me into perspective that life is really short. And whatever earthly things we have, it's not really important. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much wealth you have, how much, you know, well, because right now, people, all that matters is just money, 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 money. Like, sometimes it's not even the quality of life anymore. It's just about matter of working so hard all the time to have money all the time, which is, I understand. Like, we need to survive, but at the end of the day, what really important is our family, our love with our family. And my husband is coming down. Oh, I have to put patches on his back, guys. So let me just put you there. I'm going to be back. I'm not going anywhere. Hi, guys. I'm back. Just have to put something in my husband's back because it's hurting. So this is what I put in his back. Having like back pains. But anyways, as what I've said, guys, this pandemic really brought me into perspective that what matters really is your family, your love with your family, and you being, true to yourself. And just at this point, it doesn't matter how much money you have, because it will not really, once it is your time, it's not going to really save you. And most of all, I feel like I know not all people have faith, but through all this time, I think that what really helped a lot of people, which I actually met somebody. So there's a hospital here in Toronto. It's called Sunnybrook. So I met somebody that she's actually a nurse, a nurse back home, which she became a nurse when she got here in Canada. So I was kind of like mentioning, because I'm in the process right now to do my assessment. So it's called, so if you're an international student, if you graduated as a nurse internationally, and if you're like a licensed nurse internationally, you have to go through an assessment here. So it's a longer process now, because you still have to go to an NAS instead of just going straight to, which is College of Nurses in Ontario. So you still have to go to NNAS. They have to assess you. They have to assess your credentials. They have to see if your credentials, whatever you have to redo back. So they would have to send this assessment to College of Nurses in Ontario, and College of Nurses in Ontario will be the one to decide what you have to do. So they can say that, oh, you have to do 2-year program or whatever or whatnot. Or they can even say you have to go back to the beginning. And obviously you still have to take IELTS, because if you're not, even if you're a citizen already here, but you're an you migrated from a different country and you're a nurse internationally, so you still have to do your English test. So we were talking. I opened up with her that she actually became a mom's friend. I opened up with her that I'm in the process right now to do my assessment, and I wanted to go back, even just RPN here in Ontario. So she's saying that's a good thing, because a lot of people are doing that, and then while they're going to be working, if they're going to be a registered nurse practitioner, they will work as an RPN, and then while they're earning as an RPN, then that's the time that they will do their RN upgrade. So she's like, oh, so that's a good thing. And then she works in Sunnybrook, and she works in an operating. She works as an OR nurse in Sunnybrook. And she was saying that what really hit me is she was saying that how this pandemic really strengthened her, because obviously it's a different, okay, so it really impacted us, even not working in hospitals or being a frontliner. Imagine in their shoes working in that institution and seeing people dying. So I was like, is it hard? She said, no, it's not that hard. If you have the experience, sorry guys, I'm always thinking how to say it in Tagalog, because Bisaya talaga ako. So she was saying, if you already have an experience back home, because back home in the Philippines is very competitive in terms of school, right? So we always, if we study, we study. If we go to school, we go to, we study hard, because our parents are working so hard to earn that money to put you to school. So she said it's if you have that experience already, she said that I'm not sure if it's the same way in the States, but she said here in Canada, they gave a lot of layaway for students that they're not going to be really having a hard time. Sometimes, for example, if you have a due date, how they call that? Due date assignments and stuff like that. So even if they already have a due date, sometimes they always extend that for you to catch up. It's not like back home that if this is the due date, this is the due date. It doesn't matter how you get there. If it means that you don't have to sleep for how many days, then you do that to just catch up with the due date. But here she said that sometimes even if it's the due date is that due date, they will extend you for 2 weeks and stuff. So I was so I was very hopeful. I was like, oh, okay. So it's not that scary then. And then I was like, so how is it really working in the field already? Is it totally different from back home? So she said, obviously, because it's more advanced, because Philippines, ang country natin talaga, we're a third world country. So everything is always an alternative. We always find a way. If we don't have, for example, a loan for our as far as I remember, when I was doing my clinicals in operating room, we have to always be creative. The masks, we have to autoclave them. Over here, like your masks, your gowns and stuff like that, they're all disposable. So I'm very hopeful. So I'm really gonna share with you guys this journey I have. Oh my God, he works for school board, but at the same time, he's still running our business on the side, which is too much for him. Um, I just felt so bad. So I felt like I have to really go to this next step of a journey I have to make a good career out of myself. So hopefully this will be successful. So we'll see. But what struck me the most when Ate told me today said that what really helped her to go through this pandemic is really her faith. And she's already a nurse, guys. So I was like, I told her, yeah, like, if you really believe in God, everything is possible. Because she said that she thought that she would never even make it. Like, because she is going through some difficult times in her life. And imagine going every day as OR nurses are on call all the time. So you would not have enough sleep. And then on top of that, we have the pandemic going on. So, which really, really struck me today because she told me that what really helped her go through in this situation we are going through right now. Obviously, working in that field, like being in the front line and being an OR nurse too. So she said that what really helped her is having the faith. And I know as a person, I'm working on that. I know I have a lot of my friends that are like telling me that they've been praying for me in my faith journey, which is I'm really grateful. So hopefully I really one day I will really get there, but I'm taking it slow. Even though growing up as a Catholic back home, but sometimes we don't really even because we go to the church because that's how we grew up. Our parents brought us all the time to the church, but yeah, it's gonna be a long journey, guys. And the second step of my journey with a career, going back to school in this pandemic time. So we'll see. Hopefully, I can get to the program. We'll see about that. But if it's not this year, probably next year. And it will be interesting. So I'm really going to bring you all guys to this journey I have, which it will be exciting. Hopefully, a lot of people will learn from it. Probably marami sa atin sa Pilipinas nag-wonder, paano maging nurse and stuff like that, which oh my God, long time ago, my license being a nurse back home, but obviously that's not gonna work here. So I still have to do my dues here, and hopefully soon it will pay off, and hopefully soon I can get into the program. So the sooner the better, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, oh my God, dami-daming pagkain. Pero don't worry, guys, my husband will bring some to work, and my mom will bring some to work as well. Oh, geez, it's been an hour. Guys, ignore my mom. She's very loud in the background. It's supposed to be my mukbang. She's back there talking. She doesn't want to be in my video. Yeah, so, yeah, guys, what else? What else? So right now, guys, for me to survive in this pandemic, I have like a little part-time job and a little online business going on. So that's about it. But my husband have to work hard because that's not really bringing you know.
Yeah, I was thinking about you, but you know.
So we'll see. Yeah.
Sometimes
And my mama is with us. She's living with us, so she's been helping a lot. But I don't know when is the closing, but um, I'll share it with you guys because we're gonna downsize soon. I'm just not quite too sure when is the closing date, but my mom, my mom will have her own place again. It will be fun. But the dogs for sure will miss her so much. She's such a good help with the dogs. She always walks the dogs. But yeah, oh my god. It's an hour, but not all of the full hour is mukbang. I can't eat anymore, guys. It's just a lot of food. So guys, comment below what other foods you want me um, to eat and what other foods you want me to mukbang. But yeah, guys, so much food. So guys, let me know, comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, for always supporting our channel, supporting my family and my fur babies, me and my husband. I still have to upload the rest of our Valentine's Day date, which is our breakfast yesterday. We had so much fun because it's been a while that all the restaurants are closed. So we actually waited for 15 minutes outside just to get in because all the restaurants here, it doesn't matter how big the restaurant is, but they're only allowed to have 10 people inside. And we just opened back our stores and restaurant just last Monday. So we'll see. But guys, let me know what you want me to eat next time, any suggestions. And thank you so much for loving our little fur babies. I know maraming nagko-comment na, ang cute talaga ng mga aso. They're cute. They're sleeping right now, guys. They've been tired. They've been just running around whole day. Kasi meron kaming showing whole day today. I think it started around like 10:30 a.m. And it was done like 4-ish, and the dogs are just exhausted. And then we have to rush because we have to do our errands. But guys, thank you so much for participating in this live video with my little mukbang here. Sorry, I can't finish all of the food. I just felt like so full, but don't worry guys, my husband will bring this to work. Yung husband ko, papababaunin ko. I'm not sure if my mom will because I think she's bringing some of her spaghettis.
No, I'm gonna bring.
Oh, she said that she's gonna bring some. She's just behind there, guys. Trust me. She doesn't want to be in the video, she said, but she always have her voice in the video. So she's gonna bring some of the food too, but I'm gonna eat some of this tomorrow as well. I'm not quite too sure if this is for lunch for me tomorrow or dinner because I'm gonna do a mukbang of my mom's spaghetti, Filipino spaghetti, and some is that a mango? Yeah, some green mangoes tomorrow with bagoong and shrimp paste, guys. She said correction. She said apple mango, but still green, mom. The color is still green. So I always love that, guys. Kasi, diba, I think when we were in high school, I went to a Catholic school, guys. So our school is just right beside the church. And then we got moved a little bit farther going towards the cemetery because I think the school owned the land or something. So they extended because they have to put more rooms because they, I think the college part of our school is expanding as well. So when I was in high school, we stayed, I guess, for a year or 2 years in the old campus, and we have the extension campus, which is just for high school. And then after our class, I remember this. We are, I don't know. we're like 5 friends. We always walk going towards the how they call this, to the church area, and the outside the church, like by the fence. There's like vendors that sells the green mangoes. Oh my God, nakakamiss yun, guys. Even when I was in university, well, I went to a college. See, Cebu Doctors is college when I was in taking my nursing. I think I did a first year and 2 years in Cebu Doctors because I did my capping there. And then after that, we came here in Canada, I believe. And then after that, my parents sent me back home to finish school. So I finished school in our hometown, which is I did the night school, the night classes they have a night class nursing program. So instead of like doing another 2 years, which I got it for 1 year because it's like a past program they have. So it was fun. So I remember when I went to Cebu Doctors, right in front of the hospital, guys, marami din, meron silang. So when we're doing our clinicals, guys, sometimes we eat outside. They're doing the Maggi, like, you know, the Maggi noodles. We eat outside. Philippines is so much fun. Nakakamiss, guys. Dito, wala. Dito sa Canada, guys, even if you want to see your family, you still book appointments. You say, hey, are you free on this date? Can we visit you? Not like back home that you just pop out by their door and you can just come in. Over here, no. You have to book appointments all the time. It doesn't matter if just seeing a family. But anyways, that's about that for my mukbang. I feel like my mukbang is more like a life story and mukbang. But thank you so much, guys, for watching, and thank you for supporting our channel, my family, my fur babies. Watch out, because my husband said that we should have a challenge of sardine ice cream. I don't know how this is gonna make it, and then there's a bet that if he wins, he gets something like a reward, and if I win, I get some rewards as well. So we'll see how's that gonna work. But today, guys, thank you so much for watching our channel and watching our mukbang, our live mukbang, and to many more. It's probably the lives is more like mukbang, guys. But yeah, tomorrow we'll see you again. I'm not sure if I'm doing it in the morning here, which is a nighttime in the Philippines, or if I'm doing it at nighttime here, which is in the morning in the Philippines, which is around the same time. Probably it's more a nighttime there in the Philippines. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a mukbang of my mom's spaghetti. And my mom said it's supposed to be an apple mango, which is like a green mango, and with the shrimp paste and bagoong and sukang pinakurat. So guys, thank you so much. And we love you all from the Anghelonis. Bye, guys.